Okay, let's move to the question number 3. The equation of the curve is y is equal to f of x, where f of x is equals to 1 over 2x to the power of 2 by 3 times x minus 2 whole square. The following point lie on the curve. Non-exact value of the y coordinate are given correct to 6 decimal values. Find the value of k. Give your answer correct to the 6 decimal places. Okay, we have the 4 point A, B, C, D which lie on the curve. We need to find the value of k. We know that a point lie on the curve, then it will satisfy the curve equation. We need to find the k, so B is the point lie on curve, so it will satisfy the curve equation. So curve equation is y is equals to f of x, and this one is equals to 1 over 2 x to the power of 2 by 3 times x minus 2 whole square. And we know that b lie on the curve, so it will satisfy the curve equation. So b is equals to the 8.001 and the y coordinate is k. So plugging this b value, we will have y, which is k, equals to half time x to the power of 2 by 3 means 8.001 whole power 2 by 3, and x minus 2 whole square mean 8.001 minus 2 whole square, and this one is equals to the half, and 8.001 whole power 2 by 3 is equals to the 4.000333 time 8.001 minus 2 means 6.001 square. So we will have k is equal to half time 4.000333 time 6.001 square is 36.012001, and this one is equals to the 1 over 2 time 144.06000775. Okay, after dividing we will get k is equals to 72.03000038, and we need to find the value of k up to 6 decimal values. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it can be written as k is equals to 72.03000, and 3 it can be written as 4. So k is equals to 72.0300004. Let's move to the part B. The table below shows the gradient of the chord ABAC given correct to the 4 decimal places. Okay, we have the gradient of the chord AB, gradient of the chord AC. Find the gradient of chord AD, and we need to find this value. Okay, give your answer correct to 4 decimal number. We know that the gradient is equals to the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and in this case we have the point AD, A and D, where A is equals to the 8 and 72. Okay, and D is 8.1 and 75.03882. So we call it x1 and y1, and this one is x2 and y2. Plugging these coordinates in the gradient equation, we will have y2 minus y1 means 75.03882 minus 72 over x2 minus x1 means 8.1 minus 8, and this one is equals to the 3.03882 over 0.1. So gradient of AD is equals to the 30.38882. We need to find up to 4 decimal places, so this one is equals to 30.3888, and this one is the gradient of AD. Okay, part C state what are the values in the table suggest about the value of f of dash of 8. We have the table, this one, and this value show the gradient of chord AB, This one is the gradient of chord AC, and we just calculated the gradient of chord AD. These gradients are based on from A to B, A to C, and A to D. From the definition of derivation, we know that f of dash of x is equals to the f of x plus delta x minus f of x over delta x, where there is a limit that delta x should approach to 0. What is the delta x? Delta is the change of x. Now, for the gradient of chord AB, the change of x is delta x is equals to 8.001 minus 8, which is 0.001. Okay. When we take the gradient of chord AC, the delta x is for point AC is delta x is 8.01 minus 8, so it will be 0.01. And for the gradient of chord AD, A to D, the delta x from this one to this one. So delta x is equals to 8.1 minus 8, which is 0.1. So in derivative, delta x should be minimum or should approach to 0. So in case of AB, we will have minimum value, and in case of AD, we will have greater value. So we can say that delta x for AB is minimum. So we will consider f of dash of 8 as gradient of chord AB. So we can say that f of dash of 8 is equals to the 30.0038. And one thing you should know that gradient of AC and gradient of AD can also be considered, but it will be less accurate.